Hello, welcome back to another episode of Optics Trade Debates. I'm Masha.
Hello, I'm Taylor.
Today we'll delve into a popular topic in the field of optics. This is binoculars versus monoculars. So Theodore, let's start with history. Which was the first one?
If you go really way back, the monoculars were the first. Because the first, I would say, products in the category of sport optics were telescopes. And these are basically monoculars, only in one eye. They are really huge, bulky, and so on. And when they finally managed to make smaller dimensions, they got an idea, what if we would put two monoculars together, and you'll get a binoculars. And then the binoculars were born. Normally, lately, in the last couple of decades, there are far more binoculars than there are monoculars. So the tables have changed, and now the binoculars are really popular, and the monoculars are more or less disappearing from the market. Okay, I think it would be really useful if we would go into details of differences between them, and I would like to ask you if you can start with objective lenses on monoculars and binoculars.
Yeah, so with first binoculars, we have bigger objective lenses. We do have some monoculars that have also...
They're rare.
Yeah.
This one has 50 millimeters.
Yeah. With binoculars, we have something from 20 to maybe 70 millimeters of objective lenses. With monoculars, we have anything from 12 like this to 50 with some exceptions, but mostly to
30 is
30,
already,
yeah.
I would say 12 to 24.
Yeah.
It's the golden standard for the monoculars. Okay, with binoculars, I would say majority of them is 42 and 50. 56 is also still very common. 70, like Fujinal 70. What about the eyepieces?
Yes, the eyepieces with binoculars, we have twistable. We have some exceptions with foldable eye cups, like with photoprisms binoculars.
Yeah.
And with monoculars, we have foldable eyepieces. That means they are folded down. This is
it's really extremely hard to do. Let's do it here. It's going to be easier on this one, like this.
So
this is basically the same like on photoprism binoculars, even though we would say majority of binoculars have twistable. Majority of monoculars have foldable.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the focusing?
The focusing is on all monoculars. It's not on all. On majority of binoculars, you have a big ring around the housing, which you rotate.
Monoculars, right?
Yeah, on monoculars.
Yeah.
And you have a normal focusing mechanism. There are some exceptions. Those really light and small and affordable monoculars, they have fixed focusing, and you only adjust the diopter, nothing else. With binoculars, normally this is far more complicated topic, because majority of binoculars have a central focusing system, but then we divide those binoculars which have a central focusing system meant for hunters, and those binoculars which are built that the focusing is most suitable for bird watchers, and so on. So it's really a lot of details that define differences in binoculars focusing, while with monoculars there's just one rotating ring around the housing, and that's it.
Yeah, we do have some debates regarding the focusing for hunters and bird watchers, and also for fixed focus.
Yeah, because some photoprism binoculars also have fixed focus there. Okay, if we go, what about the diopter settings?
As you said, with monoculars, we have on all monoculars we have diopter settings. Some don't have focus, but they do have diopter settings.
Yeah, all of them.
It's the same with binoculars. We have a diopter setting mainly on the right eyepiece. Yeah. So here under the eyepiece is the same.
Pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
Like this.
They are different types of diopter. Some you have to put
some
it
are
up.
lockable,
and here just twist it. So what about the magnification?
Magnification with the monoculars can be really, really small. Like this size Victory monoculars, they have 3 times magnification. So really, really small. And usually they go from 3 times to 8. 10 is already on a it's really rare. So usually they have lower magnifications. There are some exceptions like this Vortex Recon, which has 15 time magnification, but it's really an exception.
Yeah.
With binoculars, majority of magnifications of binoculars start at 6, so you have 6 by 30 and so on. Then the whole sea of binoculars with 8 time magnification and 10 time magnification, then again 12 is already a little bit rare, and then I would say the most powerful binoculars have 20 times magnification. For handheld use, anything above 12 or 10 already, it's not really working. So all in all, the monoculars usually have lower magnification than the binoculars. What about close focus?
It's basically the same. We're usually around 3 meters or 2 to 3 meters.
Yeah.
There is one like a Monovid, which has a additional magnifying lens which you get in the package, which you attach on the objective lens, and you get a magnifying monocular.
Yeah.
So you can read. So the close focusing distance is
goes down to centimeters.
Yeah.
Just so close.
Yeah.
We have a review about like a Monovid.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's explained there how this looks.
Yeah. Let's talk about eye relief.
Well, we already spoke about the magnification, about the objective lenses, and if you have smaller objective lenses, smaller magnifications and so on, you also have smaller eye relief.
Yeah.
This is the reason why majority of monoculars have a shorter eye relief than binoculars. Let's say from some of them even start at 8 millimeter, and 14 is already really high. It's a big eye relief for monocular. Normally for people who wear glasses like myself, this can pose a problem.
Yeah.
With binoculars, you have eye reliefs from 14 to 20. So it's a little bit more comfortable to use with glasses. So they have longer eye reliefs. What about field of view?
Field of view, because of the size, of the construction of the binoculars, is better with binoculars.
Yeah, they're more complicated,
Yeah.
but they offer better optical performance.
Yes. It's also because of the objective lenses. They are bigger with binoculars than with monoculars. So basically, binoculars do have wider field of view.
True.
What about the size and weight?
Okay. It's almost unimaginable how light and how small the monoculars can be.
Yeah.
If you look at this size, Victory 3 by 12, you can put it in any pocket.
Yeah.
Even pocket binoculars are huge compared to this. So binoculars are much smaller, much lighter. They're also, in most cases, much cheaper. So a lot less moving parts, a lot less optical parts and so on, less material. They're easier to produce and they are smaller, lighter, so it's normal that they are also cheaper. What about eye fatigue?
Binoculars are more comfortable to use because you can. It's normal for human to watch with 2 eyes, so they are more comfortable to use. As with monoculars, we have to close one eye and look
I
through
always
monocular.
do it like this.
Yeah.
And then my brain always looks, in one eye I have 0, and in the other eye I have an image.
Yeah, so it's not that comfortable to use monoculars. With binoculars, you get a satisfying and a comfortable view.
Yeah. Okay.
What about the price?
They are cheaper. Monoculars are cheaper.
Yeah.
I would like to point out one additional thing. Did you know that in the past, Zeiss and especially also Swarovski, they produced monoculars which were could be used in combination with binoculars. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It was give me this size here. So both of these two companies, Zeiss and Swarovski, they produced monoculars which you could just put it here or screw it in, and you got a combination of both two optical devices. And let's say these binoculars have 8 time magnification, 8 time by 42. The monocular has 3 times 12, 3 times magnification with 12 millimeter lens. And when you put them together, you got 24 times magnification.
Combined magnification.
Yeah, so you got a spotting scope. But lately, this is not so common anymore. I know that Swarovski completely stopped the production of this monocular. Zeiss still has this Victory, the small one, and I think it still can be screwed into some binoculars. But it's more or less, this is, they're a dying breed.
Yeah.
They're disappearing. Okay, what else should we...
For which
mention?
users are suitable monoculars and for which binoculars?
It's really easy. Hunting, outdoor, bird watching, marine use, anything where you will use the binoculars, an optical product for a prolonged period of time, binoculars are a better choice. But they are heavier, they are bigger, they are more expensive. The monoculars are mostly, people are using them because of their small size and weight. So when you're going in the Alps, you can take a monocular like this with you and it's like 60 grams. You will not even notice that you're carrying it. While with binoculars which are weighing 1 kilogram, you will notice them at the peak of, let's say, 3,000 meters when you have them in your backpack. Also, when you look just for a couple of seconds or maybe couple of minutes, the monoculars are good enough and they really are affordable and very light. So for any other use, the binoculars are a better choice. There are two exceptions. One exception is if you have any of your eyes damaged. So if you have a normal undisturbed vision only on one eye, then it makes no sense to buy binoculars. The other thing is that lately, in the last couple of years, tactical monoculars also came to the scene. And these are binoculars which have integrated reticle for distance ranging. They're usually used because they're used on competitions, on shooting competitions. And shooters there, they look to have the smallest weight of equipment as possible. Because your rifle is already heavy, your ammunition is heavy, your rifle scope is heavy. So it makes no sense to carry a ranging binoculars which are also heavy. And in such use, for tactical use, you just look at the target, you range it with a reticle, how far it is, and this is a couple of seconds. It's not even minutes. So it makes no sense to carry additional weight.
That's why we don't have many binoculars, tactical binoculars in the market.
They're usually monoculars,
Okay.
easier to carry and lighter.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything. Yeah?
I have one question.
Yeah.
What is the difference between monoculars and spotting scopes?
Oh, a good question. Usually the integrated prism, even though there are monoculars also which have prisms inside, but majority doesn't. And the magnification. The spotting scopes, they usually start at 15 at least and go up. The monoculars are small, compact, and have lower magnification. Usually don't feature a prism inside, which spotting scopes do.
Okay.
And also with objective lens, the monoculars usually have objective lens of around 20, 25, 28, below 30. Spotting scopes they're all above 50, 65 even. 65, they start at 65 and then even all the way to 115. Now Swarovski has 115 this year. So this is the main differences in size and construction.
Yeah, okay. I think we covered everything. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.
See you next video. Bye.